I'm making bags for a recycle fair that we're going to be going to sell stuff in. And we got all of these bags from the chicken scratch and stuff. So what I've done is I've cut the bottom off and I cut the top off like that. Oh, these are 3 inches wide. I cut 6 inches off the top. No, 3 inches off the top. 6 inches off the top. Cut that in half to make the handle. I have 2 handles here. And then the bottom I just toss out. You make it whatever looks best for your bag. This is what I chose on the front. There. I thought that made a pretty nice thing. And then the back is kind of, but these bags are so well put together that I don't need to sew them together. And you just, I can show you. Here's another one I did. Same way. I cut the handles off and I picked the part of the bag that I want. Now down here is going to be like a 3-inch gusset. So the bottom's going to be 6 inches wide when I'm done with it. And I just, 6 inches because it's 3 inches on each side. And I thought the little chick there was pretty cute to make a good bag. I've got different ones. And I've got one bag there that I cut completely different. I folded it over and cut it in half. Like this, so I have 2 of them. The front and the back was the same. And then this is the back of the other one. Got 2 pieces. I'll sew the edges together and make the gusset on the bottom. And then I got handles to do with that. Those will be a completely different bag. It won't be as big as these others. But it'll work. Okay. And okay, welcome back. I'm going to start with the handles. I've marked it. It's 3.5 inches wide. And I marked the center down here. Then I came over here and marked 3/4 inches all down the edge. I'll fold it on that 3/4 inch there and stitch down this whole seam here. The edge, do the whole thing all the way down. Then I will measure 1.5 inches and then fold this over to where it's 1.5 inches wide. And then I'll sew down this edge. And then I will, after I get that all done, then I'll sew down the center edge, taking it all down. This is what it will look like once it's all done. This is the back side. This is where the little edge is that I sewed down. And this is what the handle will look like once it's sewed onto the back. Okay, sewing the first edge. Got a 1/4 inch seam on the edge. Okay. Okay, so let's see there. That's my 1/4 inch seam there. I'm gonna fold this over and measure 1.5 inches. Some of these straps might not be quite 3.5 inches wide, so it might be 3 inches. You just adjust to the thing. Okay, there's the 3.5 inches.
No, 1.5.
Or I'm sorry, yeah. 1.5 inches. Double check myself. Yep. And I'll come down here and take a couple of stitches. There. I'm going to come down here, measure again, 1.5 inches, pinch it, fold it, and then same seam allowance, 1/4 inch seam on this edge, and sew all the way down. Okay, I'm finishing off the second edge. Take that off there. Now you'll see how this looks before I sew it. Just fold it up. This edge here covers this edge just enough so that it stitches it all down. And it'll look like this when it's done. You won't see that bottom edge. It'll all be closed up and ready to go. Gives it a nice finished look. Now, kind of go right. I have a zipper foot on here, and I'm going right along the edge, keeping it. Okay, I'm coming close to the edge here. Now, occasionally it'll pucker a little bit, but that's not a big deal. Just
keep up
fold it out and it'll be just fine. And there we go. Clip these now. Of course I got pictures. And that is my 2 handles. We cut these at 2.5 feet long. I don't know if I'm going to leave them at 2.5. It would be just over 1 foot long on each handle, on each side of the handle. And I'll see how it looks. Okay, we're taking this back here and folded it inside out. And right here where the edges was the center on the sides, you want to hold that together and make it even. Find the other edge. There's where the other fold is. They're already pre-creased for me, so I didn't have to do that. Find the bottom of my bag. This is my bottom chick row starter. The chick is up there. Okay. So now we sew across the bottom. I would give that a 1/2 inch seam. Just because it's better. There's the end of that one. Okay, now comes the fun part. Push this out of the way. I'm going to take this seam, this fold right here, and
they can't see it.
Where we have the
this being the bottom seam.
This is the bottom seam, and this is where the side is.
Crease.
We want this edge of the side to line up with the edge of the bottom seam. So I'm going to take hold it.
So you want to make sure that that seam and this crease stay
The seam and this crease are lined up right here. Then we want to make sure everything's nice and straight underneath. And I measured from the corner here up.
That's half the width of your. Yeah.
Just over 3 inches, like 3 1/8 or something like that. And I marked it there. And then I wanted to go straight across. And I've already got this done, figured out. So to go across, you want it to go 4¼ inches from there to right here. 4¼ inches to right there. Draw your line. It's a little bit off, but not too bad. Draw your line.
So really, you don't have to measure from here to here once you know what you want here.
This, I just put this mark here to give me a reference. Then we take it over to the sewing machine and stitch along that line. Sometimes I like to go back and forth several times. Take this piece of string out of there. I think once is enough. This one. Thank you. Clip my seams. And then we want to trim across there so that there's not a lot of bulk. Well, about a quarter inch is pretty good. There we go. Just see there.
And you can take that and just transfer that to the other side.
Mm-hmm. Yep. On my fold on my seam. And I did wash these bags with some vinegar. I'll do it again before I take them to the sale thing. Well, I usually do that too. Put that there. And there. My marker here. And then I'll double check myself. 3, 4¼ 4¼ Step out of the way. Pull that down so you can see what I'm doing. Quarter-inch seam, trimmed up. Now that will give you I'm just using a polyester cotton thread. Nothing special about the thread. Actually, it's an overlock thread. For an overlock surgery. Push your seams out. And all I have left to do is to, I've got to do the fold over the hem, and then I will put handles on here, like so. I'll do some measuring, quick measuring, and make sure I get everything I want. And when I'm finished, I'll bring you back and show you the final product. Okay, I've got the top all hemmed up and everything. I want from the center fold on the side, from the center fold on the side, I went over and made a little mark at 6 inches. Okay, I'm going to take my handle. It's 1.5 inches wide, so I'm going to go 1.5 inches down. I'm going to center it on that mark. I'm going to stitch around there at the 1.5 inch mark all the way around. Fold it up, stitch around it again, and then make an X on it so it makes the handle nice and sturdy. Finishing off the first part of the handle, I'm going to go across and back. Just a little extra. Okay. Stitch the bottom half part down. Then I came through and I started stitching across, over, up, went down, over, back up to there. Went back and forth here a couple of times just for extra measures. Makes it a really sturdy handle. Now when you get ready to do the other side, make sure you have it the right way because you don't want to twist in your. And the final cleanup with all the loose threads. And then here is the. Move this out of the way. Shopping bag. Tote. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I hope you all enjoyed my video. And thanks for watching.